Hey everybody, I'm John Elliott Churchville, and in today's Hump Day Power Thought, I'm going to share with you part one of a series on leading yourself to personal growth. Now, I'll begin today this series by talking about first things first, a fundamental personal growth process that I use with my clients. I use the acronym START, S-T-A-R-T, to describe it. The S stands for, hey, start. And it means that I start from where you are in your current situation, warts and all. The T stands for take, and it means that I take into account the issues, the problems, and the opportunities that confront you. The A stands for answer, and it means that I will get you to answer two fundamental questions. And those questions are, who are you and what is your purpose? The R stands for rely, and it means that I must rely on your honest self-assessment. And the T stands for teach, and that means I will teach you how to develop a plan to lead yourself to personal growth so that you can change your world. So the first question you must answer is, why do I need to lead myself to personal growth from a first things first point of view? The answer is quite simple yet profound. As you know all too well, our nation and our people are experiencing difficult times right now. Behind COVID-19 and beneath the national political smokescreen, there is local unemployment that fuels family struggles. There are healthcare issues that threaten family breakups. There is trauma resulting from insecurity and uncertainty that trigger domestic violence and exacerbate mental illness. So the short answer to your first question is that you need to lead yourself to personal growth so that you can skillfully manage the instability and social chaos that these hard times bring to your community, your family, and your job or your business. So, the first step to leading yourself to personal growth is to understand the value, importance, and urgency of developing your own leadership ability. And here's why, okay? Being in the world without developing your fundamental leadership ability is like playing professional football without padding or other equipment, without knowing how the game is played, and without knowing the rules of the game. If you attempt to play the football game of life without developing your leadership ability, you are guaranteed to get hurt often, you'll always lose the game, and you'll never learn how to play. People who choose not to develop their leadership ability decide to remain slaves to their circumstances, to stagnate and actually move backward in life, and to limit their own and their family's great potential and unlimited possibilities, thereby forfeiting the prosperity that belongs to them and their families by birth and by right. However, people who embrace the opportunity to develop their latent leadership abilities declare a positive attitude toward themselves, their families, their communities, and their world. So, the level of your leadership development determines how far you will go in life, the things you'll be able to accomplish, and the legacy you will leave behind. In fact, everything in your life rises and falls on your ability to lead yourself. So let's talk about leadership. Leadership is not related to your social status, your title, your position, your education, or your role in your home or job. Leadership is related to your influence, whether that influence is negative or positive. Now, negative influence is coercive or force-driven, while positive influence is inspirational or values driven. Negative influences uses raw power to maintain and sustain itself. And so let me give you some examples of raw power. The power of the gun. Do what I say or I'll blow your brains out. The power of economic reprisal. Do what I say or I'll fire you. The power of law. Do what I say or I'll lock you up or shoot you down. And the power of fear-based propaganda. Do what I say or the illegal aliens and the radical left will take over the country. Positive influence uses soul power to maintain and sustain itself. Examples of positive inspirational power that leverage values include the power of being, the power of behaving, the power of belonging, and the power of believing. The power of being rests in understanding that you have God's DNA, which means you have imagination and creativity to solve existing problems and innovate new products, services, and systems that can benefit people. The power of behaving rests in understanding that you are a free moral agent who has the freedom to choose what you will do with your life. The power of belonging is your ability to connect with other people and working cooperatively together, do things that you couldn't possibly do by yourself. Finally, the power of believing is your ability to have faith not only in God, but especially in yourself, so that you begin to see the invisible good that is your future and work to manifest it in your life. I'm John Elliott Churchville, teacher, speaker, disc behavioral analysis consultant, and coach with the John Maxwell team.